Yo, what's good YouTube? VISHBEGAMIN here. I'm here to show you guys my final Season 5 build that 2K released on their template builder from point guard all the way down to the center position. I did 1B like 2-3 weeks ago. Then I did Tim Duncan last week, beginning middle of last week, and then throughout this whole week I've been doing Season 5 builds just to show you guys how to go about them. Last video was Tyler Hero, new all-star, and now here we are with the final one with another new all-star in Jalen Williams. Ever since Chet was hurt throughout the season, he took a great step up on his game and went from averaging 19 points a game to 21 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He was shooting great from the 3-ball in the beginning of the season. It's kind of progressed now, but I think throughout his career he'll become a pretty good 3-point shooter, pretty solid all-around game, and he can thrive real well in that small forward spot in today's era. I'm gonna show you guys, this is a good basis template, but I'm gonna show you what you can do to lower certain stats. That way you can utilize your cap breakers better and make this a more of a well-rounded build. And you can get real creative of how you want to go about the cap breakers. Most important thing I'm going to do is make the weight higher and add a lot of strength, because just look at the strength here. It's 49. Why does 2K do this? Imagine kids making this build and then wonder why they're getting bodied by small point guards, So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to make this build a lot more effective in the game, and most importantly, get shades of him. So if that sounds interesting, let's get right into it. Alright, so what we're going to do here is make his name Jalen first of all, last name Williams, right-handed, jersey number 8. We're going to put him in the small forward position. He's been playing power forward for a lot of the season, but that was due to being Chet out. Now that Chet runs power forward and Hardenstein's been starting center, Jalen Williams has been thriving in the small forward spot. So we're playing him small forward. Height is 6'5". His weight is originally 211 pounds, but I'm trying to go for that 84 strength. That way you can get strong handle on Hall of Fame, and it's a very overpowering badge in this game and pretty cheesy. So we're making the weight 222 pounds, and we had to increase that so that way we can match the wingspan. He has a 7'2" wingspan, but you can't go over 7'1" with this height. So we're sticking with 7'1". So first thing, we're gonna make the close shot go up to an 84. That way you can get silver paint prodigy. Anything at least silver and above is gonna be really beneficial as a build that's 6'3" and above. That way you can force yourself to put up a layup faster when you're right under the basket and you just catch it under. Then the driving layup, they originally had 93. We're going to put it at 88. This is where I would recommend to go +5 to your driving layup. That way you can get physical finisher and layup mixmaster on gold. We're going to then make the driving layup go up to a 75. That way you can get athletic dunks off 1 and 2. They had the standing dunk at a 40, but we're going to make it 45. That way you can get both basic standing dunks off 1 and 2. We're going to leave the post control alone. It's going to go up along with the strength. Mid-range, we're going to put it up to an 89. If you have some jump shots that requires a 90, feel free to go +1 to the mid-range. 3-point shot, I'm going to put it up to an 85. If you feel like you'll have a bigger green window going 86, 87, feel free to add another leftover cap breakers to that. Then the free throw, I'm going to go up to a 92. That way you can knock down consistent free throws in starting 5 and rec. I always recommend at least having 88 or an above free throw on most of my builds, because I mainly play starting 5. And I know a lot of you guys that don't like starting 5, substitute that with rec. The ball handle, we're going to go with an 85. This is where I would recommend using a little +1 cap breaker to get the silver ankle assassin. Silver ankle assassin is great for stun animations. Just doing any kind of basic hesitation dribble move will trigger it. Pass accuracy, got decent pass accuracy with the 71, so that way you can get silver dimer. Speed with ball, we're gonna go with an 80. That way you can unlock. You have the option to use Devin Booker's dribble style and just have an 80 speed with ball in general. The perimeter defense got the essentials of having 74 for bronze defensive badges. They had originally around an 85 steal, but we're gonna go with a 91 steal. This way you can you'll have an option of going +5 all the way over here to have Hall of Fame glove, or you can add just a couple of cap breakers to get 94 steal. You know, up to you. Block, we're gonna get it to a 68. That way you can get high flying denier on bronze at least. Then for our defensive rebound, we'll go with a 60 just to get bronze rebound chaser. Speed, we're going up to an 80. They had the agility at an 80, but we're just gonna go 71, just enough to get some bronze defensive badges. My thing about builds like this is like I'm just trying to make it accurate to him, and like if you're not getting a particular shooting badge, like with the wingspan here, you're not getting a 92 mid-range, so there's no point in having a 72 agility. And plus they had like a really low strength originally. Here now we're gonna get it all the way up to an 84. That way you can get gold strong Hall of Fame strong handle, and you can play better defense with that strength. And then we're gonna finish off with the vertical and put it up to a 65. That way you have enough to get bronze posterizer. So you got you got more steel to work around with, and you got hell of a lot more strength to work with. If you don't feel like you can use these shooting sides, you could always use your leftover cap breakers towards here. I recommend using your +5 cap breakers first thing over here. And if you're a starter 3 and above and you've been collecting cap breakers throughout the season, by season 6 you'll have another 5. You could just keep pile it up to the steel, and you can have both of these on Hall of Fame. Then season 7 you can add one to the ball handle, and then season 8 you could just notch up your speed. If you're a vet 2, then for sure get the driving layup and steal up, and then you have another 5 cap breakers, so you could either just make the shooting better, 1, 2, 3, and then up to speed, or you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or assuming you have 15 cap breakers total, you could just even get goal handles for days. Not really accurate for a Jalen Williams build to have that much ball handle. I would say like max 86, but that is an option for this template if you were interested. But yeah, pretty good accurate version of him right here. And see, you get shades of him right there. Pretty good shades of as well with Chris Nolan, Paul George, Jalen Williams at the number 3. And you get shot creating 3 level threat. So pretty good for the new all-star. And that concludes all the season 5 templates. If you like the build, please drop a like. I post NBA builds 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if you want to see 2K gameplay, I stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, 12 a.m. Eastern. I typically do 8 to 12 hour streams, at shortest around 4 to 6 hours. So until then, I'll catch y'all on the next stream and video. Peace.